Hey, what's up, everyone? Again, today I'm going to be talking about Kamen Revice episode 22. Yeah, this episode wasn't the best episode ever, but almost the worst episode ever. If Jack Revice didn't make his debut in this episode, it would be the worst. Actually, let me fix the camera first. There. Okay. So it starts with a flashback of Hiromi falling down a cliff. And then now we start here where Daiji still grieving over Hiromi. So they're also not sure that Hiromi is dead or just missing, but it's confirmed already by the writer that Hiromi is missing, not dead. Kagero says, "So you're struggling, huh? Let's just switch spots." Why would Daiji say yes? Next we see Fudio giving ice cream to Aguilera because Aguilera wanted to talk about something. Turns out, he's fired. Yep. Tamaki is actually fired now because he can't protect Aguilera anymore. He's not a dead man anymore. He's just a regular human being now. So then he just cries after that. Then we go to the bathhouse where Iki saw Hiromi. And then George says that he's going to after taking a bath, he's going to his dad's death anniversary. As we know in the first episode, his dad died, and he's now working on the Vice stamps. The mom and dad are just there. And then George gives the Neo-Batta Vice stamp that was originally got released in Beyond Generations first. So its original debut was in Beyond Generations. So we can't really say it's the Neo-Batta Genome debut, but it's based off 01. And then Vice says, "Oh, that's what Old Man George gave us." So it's the Beyond Generations movie and the series are connected, but I haven't watched Beyond Generations yet, so I don't know what it's all about. And then we see two people that came in because it's going back to that to the story, like fun mystery stories where Iki solves people's problems with Deadmans. So it's going back to that after the last one was Kudo. Yeah, I think the last one was Kudo. Wait. Oh no, it was Bako. I don't know. But it totally... Oh no, the last ones were those 3 scammers, I think. And then after that, it got to the phase 2 Deadmans, Giftex, Giftarians. Now they're back again to phase 1. So they are, managers, you could say, of a popular comedian called Cookie Kaiden. Cookie Kaiden. So they're like a group. His name, the one with the blue shirt's name is... Wait, who's his name again? I don't know, but he's like the more main one maybe. And then the other one is there. I don't know, but he appears more though. Okay. So they're the number 1 comedian in Japan, probably. And then they have two opponents that's more lower than them and totally wants to defeat them. So either 2 of those groups are the 2 Deadmans, which is the Elephant Deadman and the Shark Deadman. So one is it's the Pavlov group. Second is... Okay, so I forgot their name. And I moved my camera so we can see their face. But I think their name was like Kashi no Mochi or something. Yeah, we'll go with Kashi. Just with Kashi and Pavlov. So it's either both of them. Those are, the Deadmans. That's the Deadmans. And then here we have, wait, okay, here we have the new added scenes again for the third version of Kamen Rider Revice's opening, which says goodbye to Hiromi. Oh well, of course, he's not in the series anymore for now. But I don't know why they would like update this like right now. Maybe they could just wait like one more week and then they could add Jack Revice into the opening. Maybe just change Hiromi's first and then change the others later when Jack Revice comes. And then they also added Weekend. And then new scenes with Aviel, Live, Jan, Baritrex, and Volcano. Okay. Not gonna like talk about the like really small details here. Let's just continue. Okay, so Iki and Vice are signing up to be to be comedians so they can be Cookie Kaidan's bodyguards so they don't get attacked by the Deathmans. And everyone thinks that Vice is a devil in disguise. No, they think Vice is just like wearing a devil costume. Vice gets mad and then I don't know, they're just suddenly funny because Iki's like stop Vice, and then they're just accepted right away into like a competition or something. And then here's the judge. Iki asks like, isn't Cookie Kaidan supposed to be the judge? Yeah, but one of them, which the blue shirted one is now, was late, so they had to be replaced for now. And then they went to the office of Cookie Kaidan. I forgot the real name. Monga, I think. Romonga. Okay, I'm just gonna call him the blue shirt guy. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. And he just comes in late with no clothes. And then Iki asks him like, is there another way backstage to like protect you guys when you're performing? And then he says, yes, but I'm not gonna tell you. Huh? That just doesn't make any sense. Iki wants to protect him, but he says, not gonna tell you the way. Okay, so Vice also says that he's like, what's wrong with this guy? I don't think he's taking it seriously anymore. Okay. So, and then we see Sakura and her two friends eating cake. Well, Sakura's just thinking of her own stuff, thinking of Weekend. Then Tamaki comes while crying. And the ice cream is literally just melting. And then at one point, he just wipes ice cream all over his face. Then Sakura's just like, Tamaki! Yeah, of course he's crying because Aguilera abandoned him. And then Iki and Vice are sneaking to the Pavlov group and I forgot the name again. The Kashi group, to figure out what they're talking about. But they got nothing unless they only got like they want to beat the other team, the Kudak. What is wrong with me today? The Cookie Kaidan team. And then Iki and Vice follow the Kashi team to the rooftops where suddenly they're just gone and the Deadman appears. The Shark Deadman and the Elephant Deadman appears. Iki heads into the Rex Genome first, but then the Neo-Batta Genome appears. I really like this form. And this is what I don't understand, really. In one leg of Revice, it's like this. The other, Vice it's like this, but then the other two are the normal same thing. But I don't remember 0, 1 having like one like that and one like different. I don't remember that. But this form is really cool. It's very, very simple. It's literally just 0, 1. Just pink and added more armor or took off more armor. Nah. Then even when they're walking, there's still these stripes that 0, 1 like when he walks or when he runs. And then they do the Neo-Batta stamping finish. This is a really cool one because of course just like 0, 1. And then suddenly we see the Pavlov group. No, I mean the Kashi group again. And Vice says, give us the Vice stamp, give us the Vice stamp. But turns out they don't have the Vice stamp. Then we see Daiji and Akashi. Daiji says like, how's Hiromi's searching going on now? Because they also think that Hiromi is still alive and is missing. But then Akashi says, we're gonna stop that first, or like we're gonna wait for that first. Because Akashi says, we can replace now. Like he says, I know your feelings for Hiromi, and I know like you miss him and stuff, but you can replace him as a commander. Daiji just right away. And then Daiji goes to Akemi. Akemi gives him Hiromi's favorite black coffee. And then we go to the lot of mannequin place where Ortega gets surrounded by a lot of bees, and then Aguilera comes. Aguilera says, do you want to work with me? Ortega says, I thought I betrayed you. And then Aguilera says, I thought we both wanted gifts. We have the same goal, right? And then Ortega says, Okay, and then a Phoenix person comes. Or is he? He gives the rolling Vice stamp to Vice and Iki, of course. And he says that the rolling Vice stamp, this Karizaki, sent him to give this to Iki and Vice. This is for Vice's, like, in this past episode, Vice is getting a lot of headaches, right? This is for Vice's headaches to be like gone. But later on, we learned that that's not George. Like, George didn't make that. But I'm gonna talk about that a bit more later on. He says like, this is the roaring Vice stamp. And then the next day, Tamaki comes. Tamaki comes with Sakura. Sakura says like, and the other night, last night, Sakura asked Iki for his opinion. Well, he says yes, of course. So Tamaki comes in. Yukimi and Genta are like, you're gonna stay here for a while, right? Until you get another place. And then they're like suspicious because they've seen this person somewhere. And I think his name is Orofumi Tamaki. I know why. At the last episode when Yosuke was still there, Yosuke said that his name was Tamaki Go. So maybe the dad and mom heard the name Tamaki Go. So maybe it had to be changed to Orofumi Tamaki. But then Genta, as usual, asks him, is your boyfriend? And Sakura punches him right away. Then we go to like a set where the Cookie Kaiden team are supposed to act there, but they're late again. So the Pavlov team come and say, we can replace them. They could be the Deadmans. Could be. I mean, the writer of Revice is really mysterious, so who knows? And then the shark the shark Deathman and the elephant Deathman comes again and attacks them again. This time, when they're about to do a Rex stamping finish, Vice gets a headache once again. And then Vice says, "Can you please get the rolling Vice stamp?" And then he does. So to do the rolling Vice stamp, you press the button in there, and then you paint yourself like, and then once again, and this makes the chat box on the back just filled with black paint. And at the black paint there, we see only at the normal henshin we see Vice's text and then Ikki replying back, right? But then now it's only Vice talking to himself. And then after that we see like Ikki and then a hole in the bottom of him where there's Vice. Vice gets like eaten, or like Vice turns into like jelly, like the Venom symbiote. He turns like jellies, and then he goes just to get Revice. So Ikki's like confused, of course, and this is exactly what happens in the opening. And then Ikki gets absorbed by that, and then becomes Kamen Rider Jack Revice. It's a really cool form. When I first saw this, I was like, wow. And then I saw like, come on, Vice. I was like, Vice. And then I said to myself, this form just got way more cooler. Okay. So one side is Revice, one side is, Vice. It's really cool. It's not really like a repaint, but it's sort of repaint, but it's really cool. And then George says like, what Vice stamp is that? Who gave the Vice stamp? Could be Weekend, could be a new character, could be the character that's gonna get introduced in the next episode later on. I'll show you guys later. And then Jack Revice literally punches the elephant man into wall, slashes him with the rolling Vice stamp. And then he kicks them. Vice kicks both of them, but somehow they're still there. In the next episode, Vice is still gonna be fighting them. And then Ikki is completely gone now. Vice is just there. Ikki is literally just completely gone. Everyone's just so confused. Especially Daiji, because Daiji was the first one there. And next episode, we'll see, episode 23, we'll see Vice and Ikki switch positions. So Vice is in the human world, while Ikki is the ghost floating around. We see also him just playing by himself like a normal human would do. But then George, of course, wants to catch him because, the Vice stamp, he didn't even give the Vice stamp. And then Kagero will be back. I love Kagero. I love Kagero more than Daiji, really. Kagero is just so amazing. I'm so glad that he's back. And now he's on the good side. I like if he just stay evil, but maybe for this time it's good. It's good. But then Sakura will be just down there. Kagero will henshin once again into evil. I saw a rumor today, just like minutes ago or an hour ago. They say that there will be a live power-up form coming March. Also another Revice power-up form. We've had enough Revice power-up forms. Why can't we get something for like Jan or Demons? And then we'll also get the final form at June, they say. It's still a rumor, okay. Then Kagero will be back. And then there will be this new character. And no, it's not Shroud from Double. It looks like her, but no. This may be the person who gave the rolling Vice stamp, but that doesn't mean like the FedEx person. if the Kamen Hitman was still alive by now, it would be just so easy. We could just say, wait, that's the Kamen Hitman. But the Kamen Hitman's dead right now, so how? Maybe he or she is the person just now. Well, then it's a he. But how did he make the rolling vice time, or she then? But we can see here that the background is totally, well, weekend. And there, we can see like a driver there. Part of a driver. It could be the demon's driver though. And then we see Ortega and Aguilera team up once again. So, yeah. This is very, very crazy. I'm waiting for the next episode. For episode 22, not the best. Even I can say that Zenkaiger's episode 47 was way more better. Well, of course, it's almost the finish though. But thank you for watching. This has been way too long. Comment down below what you thought of this episode. I thought it was not that good. But yeah. Can't wait for the next episode. Especially for Kagero though. I don't know why. Kagero is very great.